Hi friends, today in this video we'll learn about how to deal with manager's commission. There can be situations where the management of a business may be interested in giving some incentive to their managers and they would like to give a portion of the net profits as commission to the management of the business. So we will learn how to deal with manager's commission, how to calculate the manager's commission and how to deal with it in a final accounts problem. Extract of a trial balance is given to you of Messrs. Sunil Traders as on 31st March 21. You are already given the gross profits. That means the trading account has been prepared and the gross profit has been determined. Gross profit is shown at 10 lakhs. Salaries is 3 lakhs. Rent is 2 lakhs. Stationery is 50,000, other expenses 50,000 and depreciation is 50,000. And you are not given the totals because it's only a portion of the trial balance we are dealing with. And in the adjustments you are given, provide for manager's commission at the rate of 5% on net profits before such commission. So you are asked to provide for manager's commission. That means you are asked to set aside a portion of the profits to pay commission to the managers, and that is 5% on net profits before allowing such commission. So how to do that? Let us start preparing the profit and loss account. The profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2021. Gross profit, it is shown on the credit side, so I'll write by gross profit 10 lakhs. Salaries is debited to the P&L account, so 2 salaries 3 lakhs. Rent is also debited to the P&L account, so 2 rent 2 lakhs. Stationery is also debited to the P&L account, 2 stationery. We are assuming that there is no unused stationery left. Whatever was purchased during the year has been consumed. Other expenses are also debited to the P&L account, 50,000. Depreciation is also debited to the P&L account. It is 50,000. Now in the adjustments you are required to provide for manager's commission at the rate of 5% on net profits before such commission. So if you observe the profit and loss account, you are given the gross profit and you are given all other expenses other than manager's commission. So manager commission has not been provided yet, or the manager's commission has not been considered as an expense in the P&L account, it has not been debited yet to the P&L account. So if I want to find out the net profit, if I find out the net profit now, manager's commission has not been debited yet. So whatever net profit is left now is nothing but net profit before allowing the manager's commission. So out of 10 lakh, I'll subtract 3 lakh, 2 lakh, 5, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000 is 5, 6 lakh 50,000 and the gross profit is 10 lakh. So the net profit before manager's commission is 3 lakhs 50,000. How did I get 3 lakh 50,000? It is 10 lakhs minus 6 lakhs 50,000. What was the 6 lakhs 50,000? This was the expenses debited to the P&L account other than manager's commission. So on 3 lakh 50,000, manager's commission is 3 lakhs 50,000 into 5%. So it will be 5% will be 17,500. So manager's commission, we have determined that the manager has to be paid a commission at the rate of 17,500 rupees. So this is net profit before commission and this is the rate of commission. So what I have done is I have calculated the net profit before commission. How did I calculate the net profit before commission? Gross profit minus expenses other than manager's commission. I get the net profit before commission multiplied by the rate of commission, that was 5%. I got 17,500. Now I have to provide for it. Now. That means a part of the profit has to be set aside to pay the management some commission. So the entry would be profit and loss account debtor 17,500 to managers commission payable account. So we have to pay the money, so we are going to credit it to managers commission payable account. So this entry will be debited to the P&L account. I'll write here to managers commission payable 17,500. Now whatever net profit is left, that is net profit after allowing such commission. So 10 lakhs is the total of both the sides. So to capital account, whatever is the net profit will now be transferred to the capital account. 3,50,000 was the net profit before allowing such commission. 17,500 is the commission. So the answer would be 3,32,500. So this is the net profit which would be transferred to the capital account. Now, if I prepare a small balance sheet as on 31st March 21, managers commission payable. I've just written MC payable here means managers commission payable. It will be shown on the balance sheet liability side 17,500 because this amount has to be paid to the managers. Whenever we pay the commission in cash, we'll pass the entry managers commission payable account debtor to cash. This liability will be discharged. So till the time we pay the money, it will be shown on the liability side. So P&L account was debited, managers commission payable account was credited. It was showing a credit balance. It is amount due to the managers in the form of commission. It's a liability for the business. So till the time we pay the money, we are going to show it in the balance sheet liability side. This net profit will be added to the capital account. Capital, I'll say add net profit for the year 3,32,500. Suppose capital is 1 lakh. Then the total amount will be shown in the outer column 4,32,500. So this is how I'll deal with the manager's commission when it is given as a net percentage of net profits before allowing such commission. We'll learn a very simple equation here. Net profit before commission minus manager's commission is equal to net profit after commission. So if I am able to calculate the net profits before allowing manager's commission, if I subtract management commission, I am going to arrive at the net profit after commission. In this problem, manager's commission was given as a percentage on NPBC. Net profit before manager's commission was 500 and the management commission was 5 and the net profit after manager's commission was 95. So I multiplied 5 on 100 because manager's commission was given as a percentage on net profit before commission. There can be situations where management commission can be given as a percentage on net profit after commission. So in the next video we'll learn how to deal with such a problem.